good things are going on here in Denver District. And one of the first things that he mentioned, I want to mirror. You had a turnover in your key leadership. You brought in Chuck Wright. He's a retired colonel in the Army National Guard. Then you brought in Bob Warren. Now, the Marines don't like to be told an ex-Marine. You're always a Marine. Once a Marine, always a Marine. I don't want to go down that road. And Bill Oswald is a retired lieutenant colonel in the United States Air Force. But let me tell you what I see in that. I see a dynamic trio heading up your district. These folks are mission-oriented. We heard mission-oriented. They know how to motivate people. They know how to delegate. And it's evident when you see the things that have been going on in this district. I talk a little bit about my commissioner staff. We've done a lot of training, and I can say without any reflection on previous district commissioners, when I met Bob, came down, did an orientation, we had lunch together, and Bob said he'd been away from scouting. I don't remember how many years. I thought, oh goodness gracious, this is gonna require some leadership on my part to bring him up to the 21st century and the things that have changed. We had a conversation about what the duties of a district commissioner are, and I helped him set out on his task. And I really needed to get out of the way and watch him charge forward, because I can tell you he's done a magnificent job of recruiting a commissioner staff. And not only that, I get an email message from him or a phone call about every month, when are we going to do district commissioner training again? So I've been down here twice and done training. He's done a magnificent job. And I don't know who the roundtable commissioner is. He recruited a roundtable commissioner. You the roundtable commissioner? Average attendance somewhere between 20 and 30 or more. You need to know that that's among the best in the council. Then your district leadership has chosen, again, task-oriented, and get the right people involved. Your Cub Scout Gold Rush camping event have increased participation. Your spring camporee increased participation. Your day camps are coming up, and I almost guarantee you, you're going to have increased participation there. Good things are going on in this district, and you guys can take pride in it. Now, Bill mentioned something about FOS, and he said that we've got work to do. Well, don't feel bad. This is a tough economy, and all across this council, districts are struggling. What I would ask of you is, when Bill gives you a call and says we're doing a phone-a-thon or something of that nature, jump in and make it happen, because good things are going on in this district. Take pride in what you've done. I sit here tonight and listen to all the awards that have been given. You folks are doing good work, okay? I'm gonna have to work through this, because a lot of what I had in here has already been said, and so I'm gonna have to try to move around. All of you know the Boy Scout tradition of do a good turn day. How many of you know where that came from? You might know where that tradition came from? Oh, no.
Such a mug back behind y'all.
Maybe I need to stay closer. 1909, a publisher from Chicago by the name of William Boyce, that name was mentioned earlier, was in London on business. Came out of the business meeting, trying to get back to his hotel, disoriented in the fog. And a young boy came up and offered to help, guided him back to his hotel. When he got there, Boyce reached in his pocket, got a shilling to hand to the boy. And the boy, as you know, said, "Sir, I can't accept that payment." Said, "I'm a scout, and that's my good turn for the day." Disappeared into the fog. To this day, no one knows who that scout was. Statues have been put up in places around this country and in England honoring that person, but we still don't know who it is. We celebrate the anniversary of scouting as February the 8th of 1910. But scouting in the United States actually started with Boyce and a scout doing a good turn. The next day, Boyce went and looked for the Boy Scouts, learned all that he could about scouting, came back to the United States, and he was the driving force behind organizing the Boy Scouts of America. The actual organization took place on February the 8th. But a good turn daily. All Scouts, all Boy Scouts know that. A good turn daily came from that unknown scout. So we owe much to that young man.